Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing well today. Friday best day. For me, not so much, but for the general public. Okay, so as you can tell, we need to refill our wagon. We have leveled up all the horses in the wagon, so we got to capture a couple. Real quick, I don't have any sugar. That's going to be annoying. I wonder if I can capture without sugar. I'm going to try. We're going to try to capture without sugar. It's probably not going to go well. But if it does, then we're good. Good morning, Aaron. Aqua, hello. Best day of the week has arrived. It's Friday. That means you're probably also like almost done with work, so definitely a good day. Hello, Mr. Cookie. Good morning. Go get those gains. We got to, man. We gotta grind hard. Hello, Matus. Good morning. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get thrown off of horses a lot here, but I am Master 1. You'd think I'd be able to capture a horse without bribing it with sugar, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, easy. Didn't even need the sugar. $150k strength XP away from 90. You got that today, man. Easy. Find capturing horses so annoying, but as I have so many other games to play right now, it is one of the few things I can do in PTO. It's pretty chill, man. Like, the actual act of spamming spacebar and stuff, I don't like. I think that they should maybe update the minigame, but it's really good money for an Iron Man as well. Like, you really can't beat it till you get to orcs and stuff if you have a bunch of loot scrolls. If they show up ever. There it is. Alright, there's one. Two more. If that success rate keeps up, then I may just never do sugar again. I think I would have preferred training levels to make them not rear up as much, rather than give you a higher chance at capturing. Because there's like a one-click 100% capture rate, but every time they rear up, it costs you time, right? Fail to tame? Brother. We have a 50-50 right now. It went so well the first time, I thought we were good. Twice in a row. Maybe it's just that horse. Maybe it's just that horse. Let's get a different horse. Try farming crypt. I feel bad. I almost died like 5 times now. You know why crypt gets hate? You just need elixirs, man. And then you'll be alright. If you're on a full elixir rotation, you'll be okay if you're careful. It's just another one? How did we even capture a horse in the first place? I don't know, having all the horses here, man. It's crazy. Prize 2 goated. New music comes out usually. You can stay a bit later and you can grab a few drinks if you feel like it. Yes. Freedom at last. Society is weird, man. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, let's let's just go get some Botanis, alright? Try the Kama party. But it hurts. I should buy a belt. If you don't like grinding there, yeah. I think so. There's like a little bit of profit to be had from making your own, technically. But if you don't like grinding there, then I definitely wouldn't. I think that's the biggest benefit that you have as a player right now, is that you just don't have to grind the places that you don't want to grind. Try to make it, fail at 90%. Yeah, that's a 10% chance of failure. It could still happen. It's pretty unlikely, but you know, it does happen. I'm a big proponent of buying everything, Zephyr, and it's for that reason right there. Things that should go, don't. Things that you should be confident in succeeding, don't. It's a big scam. Enhancing is designed to make you lose money so that they can delete resources from the game. I'm gonna buy. Yeah, that's what I would do as well. Some people like enhancing though. I don't know what's wrong with those people, but they do like enhancing for whatever reason. Not me. It's not for me. God, my shoulder. Oh. I was working on a recipe for disaster requirements. And one of them is 70 cooking. Yep. It's gonna be a while. And I have to raise a cat for another one. So not only do I have to raise a cat, but I have to get 70 cooking. $70 cooking very fast. Should I just buy something and then cook it? 70 combats? Yeah, we're working on range now. It'll be 67 here soon. If you knew exactly what you're doing, you could get 70 cooking in about 2 hours. So 5 hours. For someone that doesn't know anything. I did get like 48 cooking just from cooking rat meat on the junk ban though. So I mean I could buy 2,000 rat meat and we could go cook. I'd probably go like Edgeville since it's close to a bank. Crombuan cooking, it's like 140k XP an hour. Doesn't that have like a requirement? I think I'm like 26, 29 cooking now. The animal magnetism quest? Yeah, I know. I know I need the backpack. One day when I have time, I'll do it. 30 cooking for it and a quest. Tragic. Tragic. What about 29 cooking and probably not the quest? I have done a lot of quests though. Did the underground pass last night. Didn't get frustrated a single time. Also just get 30 cooking and do tuna till 40 lobsters till 70. I suppose, yeah. Underground Pass might be one of the best quests in the game. You know, I considered leaving and going and grinding up to 50 thieving. And then coming back, and then it got worse after that. It got worse after I didn't do that. Nice extension, thank you. It's pretty cool. Lobster's like 120k? Okay, that's pretty good. Banked multiple times during underground pass on the hardcore because I just kept falling. Well, I have 62 agility, so we didn't fall enough to need to bank, but it was pretty tight. Sir. We need to use some loot scrolls here. I have 16 loot scrolls. Now I have 10 loot scrolls. Rough. You looked at unlocking Fossil Island yet? Brother, I got 41 hunter. You think that happened from actually hunting? I've been spamming the birdhouses. Alright, let's get a ton of Atanas today. We're 23 away from Shiricon piece, so let's just get that many. Birdhouses, Ammonites, or Bay. Ammonites are so contested now. I have never seen more people in this game than at these crabs. So the bank is kind of crowded, but there are some hidden spots. Yeah, I'm in the cave right now. But the whole northern section of the island is like so contested. If you go do fire watches, see where the other 70% of the community is. Lol. I think they're doing their partner event today. BDO, I mean. They're doing their like partner Oasis or whatever in Canada. That they gave everybody like a 28-day notice for and decided not to pay for anybody this time. Good. You see the spot that's directly west of the Mushroom Meadow Birdhouse. Sometimes skip the task because it's too crowded. That's crazy. Isn't that where Quinny's been for like ever? Three crabs, usually having a few worlds as a trick. I can't even like overclear 2 crabs yet, so we're good. We're plenty okay. Well, with melee I probably could. With range I definitely can't. 40 minutes or so, and I'll get to go home. Can't wait to warm up the sauna and enjoy ice cold beers. That's interesting. Sauna to heat you up and then beers to cool you off. Queenie's been AFKing. No overclocking, don't worry about it. It'll be overclocking 3 crabs at some point. I think with melee I could do 3 crabs, but I'm just using a bone crossbow for range right now. My max hit is like less than half of what my melee max hit is. Died again? Never going to the spot again. Yeah, if it's gonna frustrate you, man, don't even worry about it. The game is meant to be enjoyed. If that's not happening, then you just buy that piece and you go somewhere else. I'm gonna juice you up with a couple upgrades, make training a bit faster. Nah, I'm alright. I just haven't spent the money. I was gonna go get a rune crossbow and stuff, but I just haven't yet. I'm not too worried about it. But I got like a Fury and stuff. Horrible DPS. It's like 50% better than the bone crossbow. Use mithril darts. I tried to buy mithril darts and they are like sold out, sold out. Like hard sold out. Yeah, I went up to like 11 GP per or something, like double the asking price. And still none of them bought. Just like 2 days ago. Sack like 800k? I mean, I'll buy them from you, but I don't want to like take a handout, you know? But I'll buy them for 5 GP or whatever. I don't think I have 800k worth of 5 GP, but... Jace Hammer just sold. Do you go for Vel's Heart or Pen Jatina Crescent? Yes. I'd go for the Crescents first though, probably. Well... Here's what I'd do. I would drop an order on the Vel's Heart because they tend to have a hard time selling. And then I would work toward the Jatinas because those are always going to be there. And something that you get passively as well is the materials for them, if that makes sense. Okay, let me see here. Let me do some calculator. I will buy 200,000 of your darts for a mil. Can't wait to get myself completely immersed in Hogwarts Legacy. Such a good game. Game I could have dreamed of when I was young. I've seen some people playing that, and I actually added it to my wish list a while back. And I haven't bought it yet. Seems interesting, though. 14 Vel Auras on EU market. It's not really hard to get. Are there also the Alchemy Stones / Alchemy Stone Shards? Because that would be my concern. If there's no Alchemy Stones or Alchemy Stone Shards, you're going to have a hard time. But that's pretty easy to look up, I guess. Wealthy man. Gotta get that range XP, man. It's like 23 hours the game is magical. Because it's wizard stuff. Wouldn't the whole game be magical? Open world's kind of meh though. Castle's amazing though. I think it was intended to potentially be a MMO at first, but they couldn't meet the scope of the project, so they had to slow down on it. I know, like a month ago, summer sale, and I really enjoyed it so far. That's good, man. Glad you've been enjoying the game. $40k alchemy shots on the market? Okay, you're good then. Yeah, I'd probably still get the alchemy stone first. Because it's the only thing that even is remotely volatile as a market. And then... Because the Jatina is like, when you grind, you're gonna get the materials you need anyway. So they're always gonna be there. So I'd put those second to something that is harder to get, which is the Velsheart. But that's just thinking about the future, you know? Gotta dump weight here. Been AFKing the Nugwas the entire day without my Fury equipped. Rip. Rip. I gotta pull a milli out of the little bank. Okay, bank code. 1 million. Alright, I'm at the, I don't know if you want to like meet somewhere, but I'm at the Fossil Island bank chest. If that's easy for you. Am I pretty boosted on my damage since I managed to one-tap 3-tap Blackstar Pen? Holy. Amazing. What's your bracket? Like what's your AP? Some of the AP brackets feel like insane. Aaron leaking my world there. It's probably 347 then. Where's the disconnect thing? Yeah, 347. Get RuneScape doxed. Yeah, you guys can come take my crabs now. $277, $279, $331. That is very solid. Yeah, so you get your Velsheart, you'll be 281 Awakening bracket, which is like a really nice bracket. And you get your Crescents after that. And you'll be, what, 287? 287, 285, so your main hand would land right in the bracket. That'd be juiced. 285 is like a really, really nice bracket. It's one of my favorite brackets. Hello, Irish. Then you just got to get to 341 DP after that, and then you're set. Need to learn controller for BDO so I can play from my living room setup. It's really simple once you understand it, because there's like the buttons on controller equal the buttons on PC. So like one of your buttons is Q, one of them is E, and so on. And then I think left trigger is shift. And I want to say the B button if you're on Xbox is F. But there's like a correlation between them. It's the same thing every time. So once you learn that layout, you'll be able to play any class. It's easier than you think. Then you can switch your UI over to controller. Works pretty good. Gaming just doesn't feel the same anymore at 1080p from 24-inch screen. Yeah. Yeah, get a big boy screen. Made progress on the Black Star. The Black Star is try now, yes. And it has like, I think 24 durability to fix, so we should be able to do that today as well. and then go back into focusing potions really hard. If we can get the Shuriken piece done, I'm just going to go to Rhonaros and we'll just grind it out. And then we'll do Mansion to Shira grind as well. Holding B and forward is what's a win for me. Yeah. Yeah, which is F and W. Exactly, yep. Finally got my 3 ninja outfit, so I have dopamine to grind wolves again. You got this, man. As long as you're having fun with something, now's a good time to distract yourself or whatever. Get red fangs, get macalods. You got this. Cactanax are pretty plentiful there. Shouldn't have too much trouble. I'm the absolute Chad in Red Dragonhide. That's me. I'm dripped up. Got a Fury and Red Dragonhide. Why we have Fogans? It's sort of a multi-purpose. So Fogans drops a Tannis elements, and I have not finished my potions yet. And they do pretty good for a Tannis. Not like insane, but pretty good. And they also drop scrolls for memory fragments, which is one of the more permanent grinds that I need. Can never have enough memory fragments, basically. The cadri is best, like all around items like that. They're all similar. They're all basically the same at the end of the day. Tell McGilly's grind there instead of Miru. Yeah, it's not like insane for memory fragments, but it does give them. So I'm working on 2 things at once instead of 1 thing at once, if that makes sense. Also need memory fragments, yeah. Sort of a double purpose. Nagas also works, but I've had worse luck at Nagas historically, so we're at Fogans instead. I could try Cadri though. It's just, I don't know if I'm gonna like Cadri, you know? I don't know how to trade. Right click, trade. I offered 1 coin. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. That seems like a lot of... I don't even remember how many I said it was. Yeah, okay. Is that more than I do? Okay, we're gonna math it. How many you got there? Whoops, I didn't mean to decline. Oh, I died. Lol. That's okay. Okay, 327. 327705. That is 5 each. Thank you, sir. Where's the safe zone? I have no idea. Okay, I think I might know where we are. This is what happens when you're not paying attention and you play RuneScape instead. Gonna hop on BDO this weekend as well. Have been on like a week. Yeah, you gotta just do what you enjoy, man. There's a big benefit in just doing things that you're having fun with. I didn't realize that fogans could actually hurt me. Oh. That's why fogans can hurt me. I don't have any armor on. Okay, well, let me get my armor back on, I guess. That way I can actually look away from the screen for a minute. Out here with 28 DP grinding like I'm never gonna die or whatever. Going AFK and stuff. I don't know. Hello, Al. Hope you're doing well. Focusing on other stuff during the week. Get a few hours grinding on the weekends. Pretty good plan. Constant progress is a good thing. Slow but steady. That's the way. Another scroll. Okay, we're at 4. Not as many as I expected. Brother. Well, we made it 39 minutes without a bot. I guess. Can't get a Tannis, but we can get a Marnie box again. Game told you not to move from Fogans. It's my second Marnie box, though. I already have a Fogan Marnie box. And we have a Shuriken Marnie box that I haven't even finished. You can't go get every Marnie box. There's actually a title for that, and you get an energy. But the title's called Great Marnist, I believe. And I want to say it's yellow. Pretty interesting title. Marnie box? Yeah, there's something called Great Marnie boxes that drop from various locations in the game. And if you fill them up, which are like between 15 and 20,000 kills usually, then it gives you a box you can roll for a prior duo accessory. But they're quite rare, so. All my upgrades for now, except armors or DP upgrades, are like 13 bill a piece. Yeah, that's cheap still though. I know it seems like a big jump in cost, but it's still cheap. I think Fogans is too chill to leave. It is pretty chill, yeah. It's worth getting God-eyed. Gonna hit my bracket. I have a tip black star. No. With the introduction of the free block stars and the upgrade to Sovereign, Godders have become like tragically terrible. So I would just sit on Tet and look for upgrades elsewhere. And then later on just buy a pen, to be honest with you. Twitch chat also gets a restream bot? No, it used to, but Twitch made it against their terms of service, so I had to remove it. How the Atanis looking? They're looking okay. We have 28 regular Shuriken pieces. And 49 Atanis, so we are still 77 out of 200. Okay, for now is Pen Crescent or Tet Distos. I would do your Jatina Crescents first. And then when you're ready to go for Distos, you should be able to hold on to the 341 DP bracket. So get to 345 DP or 346. That's 345. And then get a disto, and then get to 345 DP again, and then get another disto. I don't feel like grinding 7 hours per day. You don't have to. Grind 2 hours per day, but take 3 days to do it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to all be in one day. Okay, that J-Lab's a solution for us ex-Goddard gamers. You know the Pen Goddard will be able to turn into the Sovereign weapon as well, right? It's not just Pen Blackstar. The Goddard weapon will also qualify. It's just that all the middle steps, because the price of Pen Blackstar has crashed so hard, because all the free ones, all the middle steps of Goddard had also crashed. And enhancing either one is nowhere near worth it right now. Play video very slowly. That's a good plan. It is a marathon. Marathon of a game. Getting like 7 an hour? Not lately, I haven't been, but before I was. $228, $281. I'll play with 274. That's not bad. You're pretty juiced. That's a comfy spot. To try, I'm not pushing that at the pen, no way. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it. I would just sit on it and buy a Pen Blackstar or a Pen Goddard. Even if it was Tet, it wouldn't be worth enhancing to Pen. That's how bad the prices have crashed. Love being well over 3x drop rate at next. Rip. You'll get it, man. You got this. You don't wait for pets to loot? I do not. The only situation in which you should wait for pets to loot is if the thing that you're looking for drops from a very specific mob. I.e. the raw potion pieces, or the raw compass pieces, or telescope pieces, that kind of stuff. If what you're grinding for can drop from every mob, then waiting doesn't make any sense, because you're just going to go slower. The objective is to keep your pets looting 24/7, not to get your pets to loot everything. Because if they're looting off cooldown, you'll be more efficient than if you wait to loot everything, because then they won't be off cooldown all the time. Hopefully that makes sense. How much pen blocks are now? That's a good question. $83 bill. Very cheap. Be big, mess up with it, and let God become sovereign. Yeah, it's equivalent to a pen block star, so it's exactly the same. You can even switch them back and forth, so I think in PA's eyes, they're the same item. I'm here with Tri-Goner, yeah. Tri was always a weird place for Goddard, but especially now. Especially now, with everything crashed like it is. I wouldn't say that Goddard is a pain to enhance. It's not a pain to enhance, it's just that it's expensive relative to what you can buy a pen black star for. It will cost you probably close to 3 times as much to enhance one as to buy one at pen, because things have crashed recently. We gotta reset here, boys. Resetting the crabs. Whoops. That was a double up. I didn't want to go up twice. I wanted to go up once. Okay, crabs are reset. The ever level is 5%? No, the pen is like way less than 5%. It's like 2%. But the problem is the cost. It's not so much the actual like percent chance of success, it's the overall cost of creating, which is more than you can buy a pen block star for by a lot. It's okay to buy a Tech God-Eyed, but never enhance one. Right now, it is not okay to buy a Tech God-Eyed. If the prices go back to what they were, then yes, it would be okay to buy Tet and then click it to pen. But right now, the only thing that you should buy is pen. It's goated for fail stacking. Yeah. Silver lining or whatever. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, man. You know what I mean? It's like 8 200 stacks now. Or to use my other stacks for Loving and Fallen God. Those are close to pen accessory stacks, man. You got this. Knob, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. What's the idea behind fogans? Fogans drops scrolls for memory fragments as well as the Tannis elements. So I'm kind of double dipping in what I need. Because we need scrolls and we need a Tannis to finish the potions. So may as well get both at the same time. That is the basic idea there. Why is Asus making a laptop with built-in fragrance dispenser? I don't know, so that you can plug it into your wall in your bathroom or something? They've always been kind of weird. Some odd ducks. Tap my warrior main weapon to Tet. It's a black star. One tap, get rid of my 80 stack. That's solid, man. I would hang on to that until pen, basically. Because you're pretty well set now. But maybe by then black star prices will have recovered. Don't really know. It's been chilling at 311, 313, 408. Waiting for Labresca to drop on console. Almost got enough to buy a Tet Devo belt. Did they not announce Mountain of Eternal Winter? I think I heard that they did that. Maybe it was you that told me that as well. Big ol' F for console. Odd question. What are you using as your chair? It is, it's a chair from Autonomous. It's the... I don't even remember what it's called. It's like the only one that they have, though. But Autonomous, they make desks and chairs and stuff, like standing desks and chairs. So it's a actual ergonomic office chair. And it's incredible, man. I had a Secret Lab Titan before this, and it is horrible in comparison to this. And it's like widely, like the Titan is widely regarded as a good chair, and it's awful compared to this one, and it's the same price. 3 cents that can be interchanged. Okay. Was it Gamer, Sweat, and G Fuel? Are those the 3 cents? How's the challenge going? It's going pretty good. We are cranking out progress, man. We are definitely going to hyper focus on the potions here soon. Get those knocked out. They are kind of taking up a good chunk of my inventory space already, so we'll just get those focused knocked out, and then we'll start pushing the gear really hard. If it goes good, if it doesn't, more fast for accessories. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think there's ever a situation where I want my laptop to spray me with different types of scents. It has to let you know maybe it's tied to the health of the PC. So if the PC is healthy, it's a pleasant scent. But if you download Minecraft, it like gives you a bad scent. 7th of August. That's soon, right? It's August 2nd already? Holy. That's crazy. We've passed 1 year on YouTube. I expect Gamer Girl bathwater to be the pre-order scent? No. That's too expensive. That laptop would be like $20,000. Titan is used by people who don't know what to compare it against? Yeah, probably. Of course you're going to say it's amazing. Yeah. Nothing beats a chair that is designed for the office, because that's a chair that's designed for you to sit in it all day. The Titan is a chair designed for you to game in it, and the average gamer plays, what, like 2 hours? But an office chair is designed for you to be in it all day, so they're way better. Don't you dare say bad things about my lovely block game. Just that it would brick a laptop, alright? That's not necessarily a bad thing. That just means that everybody that plays Minecraft is a desktop gamer. I guess like Minecraft on the... because you could turn up the render distance and like bricks things. Very normal price for this used product. That's fair. That's fair, you got me there. As far as bucket style racing chairs, Titan is next level. Yeah, for like that style of chair, it's pretty good. But the problem is that that style of chair is not a good chair. So, you know. Gamers gonna be gamers, yeah. No Atanis this hour. We clearly need to switch up the spot. Need a new chair. Might have to look into that a bit. Yeah, I would definitely recommend the autonomous one. A2 or whatever it's called. I don't even remember at this point. It should be pretty obvious which one it is. But it's got a mesh back and like 800 adjustment angles. It's an actual office chair. I have their desk as well. I've had their desk for like 5 years. Their standing desk. And it's probably the best quality desk I've ever had, but I haven't bought an expensive desk before. So maybe that's why. Hey, Death Sands. It's going pretty good. Just grinding. Not getting any Atanis. You know how it is. An old office chair for like 10 years. Finally starting to give up. Holy. Friend farms Atanis of trees. But I went, it was a major. Yeah. It seems like the spots kind of like treat everyone differently. But at the end of the day, they're all pretty similar. I decided to buy a chair once I realized the plastic one in my form was starting to give me actual back sores. Holy. Crazy that it went that far. Normally you'd have like pains and stuff before it caused like actual physical problems. I mean, considered a gaming chair over a good office one. I used to be a gaming chair haver. I had a DX Racer, okay? Okay, I finally like was investing into my gaming setup and I bought a DX Racer. And I had it for a week and a half and I sold it. Because it was by far the worst thing I'd ever sat in. And I just couldn't do it. And then I was apprehensive about getting another chair, but I'd heard such good things about the Secret Lab Titan that I bought that. And it's I mean, it's a good chair for what it is. A little bit expensive, but it's a solid chair. And I had that for probably 6 years. And it started to like come apart a little bit, so we got this chair here. I want to say in January we got this chair. Do I have to reset again, brother? Desert Nog is good for a 10. She's about 2 to 4 an hour. That's not great. I'm like, most of my hours here are upwards of 8. It's just the last, well, the last one was pretty good, but this one has not been good. The last one was 3. Also, Prodi Cave, I found my hours to be 6, so I don't know. It just seems like it's a little bit different for everyone. I have an old wooden chair. I don't know that I could sit in a wooden chair. I'm really heavy. Like, I'm dense as a human. I am 5'8", I think, and I'm over 200 pounds. Because I have a gym in my living room. So anything with a hard surface I can't sit on because I'm very, very heavy for my size. How many people can sit so long in one of those gaming chairs? Some of them are decent. I don't know. Most of them are bad, but some of them are decent. It's 8. Time to go home. Come back later after sauna. stuff. The stream's still up by then. Hey, fair enough. Hopefully you have a good time with your sauna and beers. If I want to buy a Titan, I would have to pay 25% VAT. What the heck? On a chair that's already like heavily overpriced. That's crazy. RuneScape overtime tonight? Probably not. We'll see, but probably not. You have 172-inch. I don't know what that is. 5 foot 8 inches, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like 5'7" or 5'9" or 5'8". Here's how this works, okay? If you are over 6 foot in America, you know exactly how tall you are. If you are under 6 foot in America, the only thing that you know is that you're not 6 foot. That's it. Welcome to America. Most gaming chairs, bottom of the barrel car seats that are reupholstered, bolted to a base and slapped with a ridiculous price tag. Basically, yeah. Very dense is the most masculine thing I've heard this year. I am, though. Like, I got some meat on my bones, you know what I mean? Centimeters. Yeah, so I knew it was centimeters. I just don't know what centimeters translates to. We don't use centimeters in the US. Like was last year Nissan Jukes seat. They're still making those things. Why? Because women only want men that are over 6 feet. So if you're over 6 feet, you know it because you can pull the ladies, and if you are not over 6 feet, you don't know how tall you are because all you know is that you're not 6 foot. We use centimeters and meters. I understand what those are on their own. But as it relates to my height, I have no idea because we use feet and inches. We don't use meters either. We use yards. What's a kilometer? Yeah. A kilometer is a portion of a mile. I don't know how much though. This guy's 6 foot. Woman on right is 5'8". Interesting. 5'11". I'm doomed. Yeah, you're not 6 foot. Tragic. So close though. If anything, it's worse for you because you're close enough that they're gonna ask, like constantly, and you're gonna have to tell them that you're not. You can maybe lie about it though. Started woodworking, I switched to metric, it's way easier. No, I fully agree that the imperial, whatever the US uses measuring system is really dumb. I fully agree. It's just that that's how I've been like raised my entire life, is to use these measurements, and I have never had to use the other ones. So I don't know the other ones. There's no like connection between the two to me. 183 is approximately 8 feet or 6 feet. I'm definitely not that then. According to Google, I am 6 foot 3 inches. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, you can pull all the ladies. Come to the US, man. Was he was talking about stone as far as measure weight? Yeah, stone. Isn't it like 13 pounds or something as a stone? So weird. Or is it like 22 pounds maybe? I don't even know what stone is. Same logic applied here. 6'1". Haven't had a date in 12 years. Just fly to the US, man. You'll have 6 dates in a day. Because that's the only thing that the majority of US women care about. It's how tall are you and how much money do you make, and that's it. Because kilometers mile per hour are speed unis. Speed units? Yeah, so we don't use kilometers because we don't measure distance in kilometers. So we don't use kilometers per hour. We measure distance in miles, so we use miles per hour. But actually, the way that people in the US actually do it is distance is measured by time, not by miles. So if something is 120 miles away, we're like, oh, that's 2 hours away, not 120 miles away, because the speed limit of 70, you know, 2 hours away. It's really weird, man. I don't understand the US as far as like measuring things, but what are you gonna do? Really not that tall for a Dutch person. You're tall for the US, man. That's all that matters. Think so. 13 to a stone. Why though? Why do we need stone and pounds and kilograms? Why do we need that? $51, $81, $90, they're all good. Yeah, I've never cared about height personally, but I think that's because I'm short. I think if I was like 6'1", I'd probably care about height. I don't know. Use any measurement, if only to avoid using metric. Ping pong ball sized hail, etc. Yeah, golf ball size hail, stuff like that. We say about yay as well. About yay big. And then we just make a movement with our arms to show how big it was. It's weird how the world is different. It's not that weird though. If you think about it, it's weird how the world is so similar. Because culturally, it wasn't that long ago that we were all completely separated of communication. And we all like established and colonized completely differently. So the fact that we're as similar as we are is really interesting to me. That you could take so many different cultures that were completely isolated from every other culture and have them be as similar as they are is very interesting. Wait till you get to bar versus PSI. We actually use bar at work. Yeah. There are no PSI at work, it's just bar. I think basically what happened is that people were tired of saying such a high number, so they came up with something that would be a lower number, like stone and bar. Don't use one system for everything? Guess weird, dude? Yeah. Well, the rest of the world uses one system. Unless you're Canada, in which case you use a little bit of both. And the US just uses our system, because we think that we know better or something, I don't know. Don't use kilogram? No. I, as a weightlifter, understand kilograms. But if you're not a gym rat in the US, you don't know what kilograms are. It's pounds. And that is also my first instinct to say, is pounds. Using both is arguably worse, yeah. Yeah, if you guys have ever tuned into a choice stream, he's Canadian and uses both, and he has a rough go of it. He has a real rough go of it. It's pretty funny. I don't know, pounds? It's like miles and kilometers. It is exactly like that, yeah. Except a pound is less than a kilometer. Or less than a kilometer, geez, a kilogram. So a kilogram is 2.204 pounds. So I'm like a little over 200 pounds, but I'm probably like 98 kilograms or 97 kilograms. Something like that. Real rough math there. Why the US use these systems? To us, it's normal. To us, you're the weird ones. You know what I mean? It's just about what you learn in school and what the entire culture uses. But for all the world? Yeah, but we're not all the world, eh? When we're growing up, we aren't connected with all the world. I agree that it doesn't make any sense, and I think that we probably should convert to metric, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. But if we did, every single human in the US would have to like relearn. Because we're talking about completely foreign concepts to the majority of US citizens. Are you negative karma? No, I'm on Arsha Anonymous, and it happens to turn your name red whenever you enter a safe zone. Do I'll have to accept the weird things in the world yet. It's funny. Gotta head out now. Am I catching on the stream? Alright, Aaron, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping in. Won't happen unless White House declares it a security risk. Not to? Yeah, that's never gonna happen either. Don't think you guys should change. Like, it's probably because of confusion. There's no reason to change it either, right? Because inside of the US functions perfectly with the measurements that we use. And for those of us that work with people that are outside of the US, there's just conversion tables and stuff. There's no reason to like change it. Digged a plate really hard full of rice, beans, and chicken. I'm a big proponent of chicken and rice. I don't know that I'd add beans to it personally, but... Don't have Arsha Anonymous on console. What's PC getting next? Anything good? I don't think so. Can't think of anything. Like a Snorlax. Need to rest for a bit. Fair enough. Additional thing in Brazil. A Roz and... I can't even pronounce the last word. It's got the squiggly. Fiao? Fiao? I don't know. Really common. It's not like the beans in the US are different. We have normal beans in the US. It's not all just Bush's baked beans, you know. You can buy like uncooked beans and cook them. Iron Man on a hardcore server when? Yeah, Hardcore's like a impossibility, really. Imagine beans in like canned food. We have canned beans as well. We have both canned and uncanned beans. We have canned roast dinner. True that. We have canned everything. They used to can literally everything in the US. There's like canned whole chickens, and there's canned tortillas. A lot of weird stuff. Man, I'm gonna have to get a drink here. The hour has just ended. If we did not get a single Atanis right now, if I pull this up and we are still at 49 Atanis, I am leaving Fogans. Well, we're not at 49, but not what I expected. +1. Ah, brother. What was my drop rate there? Another 150 onto that? 220 something? One Atanis, brother. I don't know if I have it in me to do one an hour here. It'll take us a number of years to get anywhere. We take it. From UK, generally check it out, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's all kinds of stuff. Spent hours and got 3 Atanis. I had to scrub my eyes to check again. We were doing so good though, man. We were getting like 8 an hour pretty consistently. The ones that we did get 8, we got 6. It's going so well. We get many scrolls. We got 14 scrolls, which is also a terrible number of scrolls. We're talking loot scroll, tent buff, Arsha. Terrible. You see my run of Miramax, I got 20 plus Atanis. I'd like to have a 20 plus Atanis hour. But it was not meant to be. We'll probably try Cadri, I guess. See how that goes. I don't think there's anything I need at Cadri. But if Fogans is going to be that bad, we may as well do something else. Okay. I need to grab a drink as well. You don't like Nagas for Atanis? I've had like really horrible luck at Nagas. Nagas and Polys for me are like less than 1 an hour average. But I have tried it a bit before. It was really terrible. Any monster drops Atanis. Any monster in the Atanis spots drop Atanis, yeah. They're not mob specific. Got a T6 Courser. What's the best way to get value from it? Imperial delivery. I would like use its breed attempts, and then I would just Imperial that. If it were me. You could check the market, I guess, but it's probably not going to sell. Should Imperial for like 100 mil-ish, give or take. Maybe 70. Alright, I need to grab a drink. So I'm going to autopath my way all the way back here so we can be at the back. And I will grab a drink. And give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello. I have not talked to this guy, but now we have. Tony. Good name. Tony. Kind of an odd name for BDO. They usually are more extravagant with their naming schemes. Tony is a little bit plain, but... Okay, there needs to be both no people and no gatekeepers. Oh, and we also need to be able to one-shot with Waltz. Good start. I don't know where I'm going to be able to put my tent down, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's get set up here. We use a looty. And we'll just go. We'll go ham. Switched accounts? How many accounts you got, man? Dang. I guess the other one was a Twitch account, not a YouTube account. So, fair enough. I also have 2 YouTube accounts, so that makes sense. So I only do half damage to the big guys, but I kill everything else. Okay. I guess we're just not killing big guys. Also, I think someone might be here. There is someone here. We're gonna die soon, everyone. Wish us luck. Give him the smoke. The smoke is retired. Left the smoke on the scholar. Hit him with the grab. I don't even know what button the grab is. Is it Shift E? Hit him with the grab and then what? Run away? Escape, escape? V? Switch to normal Arsha? What do we got here? A Tanison Scrolls once again. Fogans was just not going well. So, figured we'd try Cadri for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to go as well, though. I can't remember the last time I had a good experience at Cadri. Poor Fogans, though, man. Like, really abandoned us. If we had another 100 stack, I would actually consider doing trees and working toward a belt. But we don't have another 100 stack. Or anything even remotely close to a 100 stack. Grab, Wailing, Elden Range, Flow, Nature's Tremble. Those are all skills. Shifts, Elven Rage shifts RMB into LMB. Wailing is Q, I believe. So Q, the number 4, shift RMB, LMB. Nature's Tremble, which one is that? Shift LMB. I'm not going to remember that for sure. Do you take items from the challenge UI? There's some free stacks of the current tournament event. No, I don't. The Y key isn't even bound anymore. Like you probably can't hear it. I can't hear me spamming it, but it doesn't actually do anything. And the B key as well does not open my mail or my Black Spirit safe. Remove from the keyboard. Yeah, I unbind them on every character that I make, so I don't open them, because I do have a habit of just like spamming this kind of stuff. I like spam menus when we're like in between or not doing anything. And I figured it'd be easier to never claim anything if I couldn't even look at it. The RuneScape buttons on the screen, they are. And they are linked currently to my main account. But they also, if I were to log into the chunk man that I'm doing with Gallum, then you would see stats on that as well. Those types of gamers, usually they're really good at their game. I don't think I'm that good. I just grind a lot. That's all we really do. I don't really like PvP or anything. I just grind a lot. I can do most things without even looking at the screen. I do okay in PvP on Zerker, but not great considering how long I played it. Play it all on your main account? We were for a bit because they announced the 100 floor dungeon, but I just don't care about it enough, you know? I don't have any like goals aside from that, which I don't have enough faith in Pearl Abyss as a company to make that something that I'd want to play, if that makes sense. So my excitement to gear up the main account kind of like fell off. Because, you know, PA shenanigans. Don't see it happening. The problem is that they made something else that would be really cool. There was like a game mode, like a survive as long as you can game mode, where your vision would be reduced and the mobs would get progressively stronger each wave. And if you chose to leave, you could keep all your rewards, but if you chose to keep going and you died, you would only get half the rewards. And they had fully developed it. And then they decided, well, Jay decided that it was too hard. So instead of asking the players what they thought or reducing difficulty or whatever, they just scrapped the whole thing. And it was like the one thing that I was excited for at the time. And they scrapped the whole thing, so I don't know. I feel like anything that they intend to not have a time gate on, they end up scrapping. I like buttons attached to skills loots, like on my directional pad left I have it set to skills you can't cast with buttons. I do. Right here on the bottom bar. This one is number 4. Regeneration. It's number 4. But I have a MMO mouse, so it's just on my thumb, essentially. Brother, we gotta reset again? Brother. Please hold, we're resetting. We must reset the range. We are 67.5 range. We're getting there. One more level and we'll be halfway to the level that we need. PC probably has way more, yeah. If I didn't have an MMO mouse, it would be a little bit more complicated, but I have like literally 12 buttons on my thumb, so I could probably bind everything to one of those buttons and then just hit 1 through 12 on my thumb and do the whole combo, but I don't like playing like that. I don't know. Not good so far. Whole heap of nothing after 9 minutes. And only 2 scrolls. What is happening? I'm so lost. What the heck? Mario, thanks so much for gifting a sub. Gifting to Rita the Kit Kat. There you go. Really appreciate the gift, man. Rita got a sub. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we have to remember how to do the combo? There's an Atanis. Okay, we actually did do the combo successfully right there. That was kind of scary. The Atanis didn't even come from the gatekeeper, so I don't know what that was about. Did it work? You did gift a sub. Were you intending to get Natanus drop from that? Because we did actually get Natanus drop as you gifted. I'm not sure what the goal was, so it's hard to say that it worked. Do a combat roll with your thumb and be decent at Gyphons, I reckon. Maybe, yeah. I couldn't do any flows, I don't think, because some things it doesn't allow you to bind. But who needs flows, really? It says if you give a sub, you get 3 months of Apple TV. Is Twitch doing a promotion with Apple? I would go into your, like, where the drops section is. I would go into there. So in the upper right, either you like click your person, and then I think it has like a drops section. I would go in there and see if you can claim it in there. Who needs Apple TV? I don't know. Someone. Got a code so it did work. Hey, cool. 3 months of Apple TV. There you go. That seems like a good deal. We gotta get... Man, I'm gonna have to grind cooking today, I think. I also have to grow a cat. I'm not looking forward to growing a cat. And then doing the recipe for disaster. Another gatekeeper. Is he back here? Yep, that was super delayed. Got him. You see it cooking? Remember doing that a lot? Yeah, I'm not excited for it. We needed, I was looking at it last night, and I was like going through the recipe for disaster stuff, because I need to get Barrow's gloves. And one of them was 70 cooking, and I just like immediately put that one away. I was like, nope, we're not doing that. And then the next one was 31 cooking, and I'm like, eh. So I started fishing, and I started cooking, and I got one inventory fished and cooked, and I was like, yeah, I gotta find something else. So I found a quest that gives cooking XP, but it was not enough to give me 31. And then I just went back to Slayer. That's how my brain works. Fletching for some reason. Fletching is really good for an Iron Man early game, because you can make bows and sell them to shops, and that's like your moneymaker early, so that you can get runes and stuff. It's pretty good. I was looking at the high scores for our chunk man yesterday, and we're in the top 10,000 on hardcore chunk mans, or hardcore group Ironmans. So, pretty cool. But also, I have nearly double the XP that Gallum has right now. But I think I have more things to train than he does. Most of it is cooking, to be honest. I think I have like 49 or 50 cooking on the chunk man. I guess if we just push Q, it will also kill the big things. Could do that. Oh, it didn't. Didn't kill the big things. Okay, praying level's done. Remember being a requirement for quests. On the main, I have 45 prayer, I believe. But yeah, we've done like Monkey Madness and Dragon Slayer and stuff. We're kind of a Chad, man. I have Abyssal Whip. I've got the Remnant Helm. Whatever that's called. Helm of Nizanat or whatever. We're kind of a big deal. I also have a Fury Amulet. Gonna get some Dragon Boots here in a minute. Probably today. I keep forgetting to get them. That's why I don't have them yet. I just keep forgetting. That'll be a decent upgrade, I think, because I'm using climbing boots right now. Can do Slayer stuff on RuneScape? Yeah, I'm already 51 Slayer. Been grinding it out. Doing Blood Velds right now. Not like immediately right now, but that's what we're on right now. But I will need to get to 95 Slayer. I'm planning a series on RuneScape for the main account. In addition to the Chunkman series that Gallum and I started, so we have a lot of grinding to do. I don't know when we're gonna like launch the idea of that series to the public, but I don't know. Maybe soon, I guess. I guess there's no reason not to do it soon. Because either we're grinding or we're working on the series and then have to grind. Should we throw the community for an absolute twist and instead of doing the conventional enhancement meme grind or pen armors, we just Kaffers them all? Because that would be hilarious. Gift a sub to support streamer, get 3 months, or pay $10 for 1 month. It's really nice if you have Apple TV. Yeah, even if you don't, as like a trial, you know what I mean? $5 for 3 months for a trial, like, hard to beat that. You go on there, you watch all the shows you want to watch in 3 months, and then you cancel and you're good. It's up to you. Is Kafra easier? It's about the same. It's roughly the same, oddly enough. Do you try Ataraxian? Not yet. Thank you for the reminder. We'll probably do that after this hour, because that is something I said I wanted to do today. I specifically, now that you've said that, I remember saying that yesterday. So we will try that soon. Let me just reset again. Last time we tried it, we had like no damage, and we also took all of the damage that exists in the world. But we should be okay now. We've got 3 black stars and another like 70 DP or something. Ooh, another boss. Hello, sir. You're not supposed to knock me down, guy. That's cheating. So I thought. Okay. Easy pet incoming? That would be nice. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a rare pet, right? So we would hopefully be able to get another T3. It could be a limited, though. That would be interesting. There's another Atanus. Are we sure it wasn't a Caphra? Oh, I guess it was, yeah. 2 Atanus in 20 minutes. That's better than recent history in Fogans. Very good. Everyone's doing well today? I personally am. Hello. I hope you are also doing well. Good morning. Good afternoon. Big ol' 100%. Off work early, so I'm doing well. Hey. That's always a W. Being able to go home sooner than you thought. A knowledge on a fighter. We're also almost at 85%. 62 will be nice for that 1% special attack damage. Looking forward to that. The rest of the week was extra hours. I'm only allowed to work 40. Still a W, man. If, so, I often have extra hours at work as well, but that just means that I have to work extra hours. It doesn't mean I get to go home early on the final day. So a lot of times I'll end up with like well over 40 hours in a week. Well, that's not, I say a lot of times, I mean always. I have never done exactly 40 hours in a week. It's always been more. Why do you take so long to notify me of these guys? Our combo is just enough to kill him. Contractor though, so slightly different? Yeah, sure. It's the laggy server. Is the server laggy? Think you don't want to kill the commander fast? He can spawn more waves? I'm not worried about it. We'll just nuke him and then go back in circles. Kafirs. I think it's 9,700 Kafirs. So we could just If we get our armors to tat, we can then push our black stars to tat, and then just go to Thornwood and just live at Thornwood. We would need scroll groups. I don't know, like, how much of the EU people here would be willing to run fangs occasionally, but that would be detrimental to the Kaffir method. Cover each pen armor? Yeah. 9,700 Kaffirs each. Oh, there's another one. He's admiring your tent? Yeah. That was Blue Squadron in disguise right there. If only you were on NA. You know, I had trouble running them on NA as well, so... How many Tannis do you get per hour? I don't know. This is my first hour here. But so far we have 2 in 27 minutes. Be down to run them? Okay. +1. It's, I don't know if we're going to go that route or not, but I think it could be hilarious. If I was like, hey guys, we're going to work on pen armors today. And then I went to Thornwood. And people are like, why are you at Thornwood? And I'll be like, because we're working on pen armors. Imagine the look on Blue's face if we spend 9,700 Kaffirs on a pen armor and then have to spend another 9,000 Kaffirs on it to get the Fallen God. That'd be hilarious. You have more trouble on EU because Kaffirs are very low. A larger portion of our community is EU, though. So I think because of that reason, it might be okay. What's the next tag roll? Next week. Next Thursday, I believe. So whatever day that is. We also have something pretty exciting happening tomorrow that I need to prepare for. So that'll be a good time. No spoilers, though. It's not my thing to spoil. But hopefully we get something really good next week. Might change things up once again. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't change things up. Maybe we'd still focus the potions. When in doubt, just auto attack. It sometimes kills things. This place is kind of rough on the eyes, man. It's so bright. Another scroll. So we're up to, what, 12 scrolls now? Might not be half bad. Gotta reset again. It's definitely not like a smart decision to go the Kappa route, because we'd need them for the ends anyway, but could be funny. When did you get the gathering piece? Like a week plus ago? Maybe a week and a half, like 2 weeks ago? We've been hanging on to it for a bit. It was off stream though. I was just doing some late night gathering. And then we made a axe so that I can actually like get sharps. So I'm W. Hello, W. I don't know what you're trying to say there. I don't really like this big circle. They're so spread out here. Baby Vel appeared. Good luck at Vel, everyone. I'm kind of afraid to start doing the actual Vel, because if we get a concentrated magic, that is going to be a nightmare. Getting the alchemy stone shards is going to be like the most annoying thing in the universe, probably. You do all the bosses for those pieces. Oh, the thingies? The Old Moon boss seals? There's nothing in here that I really care about, to be honest. What's the best thing in here? I guess an 80 stack? I don't know. Me either, so I don't care. I just don't think there's anything we need specifically. I do need to get back into doing Nuver though. I have not gone to Nuver in like a couple of weeks. Furniture for 15 AP, complete waste on an Iron Man. I would only consider using furniture if you're like a giga endgame and you have like full pen debos. That's the only time I would even think about using furniture, because it's so expensive. It's such a huge waste of money. Going for the guaranteed Garmoth Heart? No, because in that quest line for the guaranteed Garmoth Heart, you have to create one of those crystals in the workshop, and there's no other way to create the crystal. And because I can't use storage, I can't use the workshop to make it. So whether we got a raw or we did the quest line, I would not be able to get a Garmus heart. I would have to throw it away. But I could do a Karanda's heart. If I could get a Karanda's heart, we could throw one of those in, and that'll be like best in slot for me. You get it for 10 seals, it's not expensive? I suppose. You're on to something there. Maybe I just have the wrong mentality for BDO. Maybe I need a min-maxer's mentality. But I just don't have one. I'm like, I'm happy to grind without a loot scroll. That's how min-maxer I am. My mentality, like, we have 10 loot scrolls left. My mentality is not like, holy crap, how am I going to keep up with loot scrolls? It's like, oh, if we run out of loot scrolls, I guess I'll just grind without them. It's like... I definitely just have like a slow and steady long-term mentality. I don't know. You need Quinny mentality and his luck. I just need his luck, to be honest. The man is carried on everything except RuneScape. How do I get the Marnie stone counter? You right-click your Marnie stone, and you go item count. You can do that on normal Marnie stones as well. And if you do it on normal Marnie stones, it shows you how many you have and how many are completed. So the top one is completed, and the bottom one is how many you have. Rita, yeah, he hit you with the gifted because he got 3 months of Apple TV for gifting a sub. So Twitch is like doing some sort of promotion for gifted subs where you get 3 months of Apple TV. Now you got the bronze helmet. We don't have enough badge slots to like fully cover all of the badges that I got, but some of them are really cool. I like the progression that they did with the helmets. Maybe I'll show you guys actually, if I can find them. Nope, not that one. Emotes. This one, badges. That's not it. Somewhere in here. Okay, let me switch. These are our badges. You can't even see them. These are them. We got the bronze one. And then there's like a silver, gold, blue. Once you get to purple or red, you get the little head thing, the little hair fluff. And then there's the rainbow. We died. I keep forgetting. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I'm used to being tanky, all right? We're not tanky anymore. I'm used to just being able to AFK in a squishy spot and just not even worry about it. Gosh, dang it. We've died, what, 3 times today now? My XP. Rip. Tragic. Group spawned as you switch to images. Rip. XP doesn't matter. Yeah, I just want to get to 62 for the 1% special attack damage, and then we're good. After that, I'm not going to care at all about it. Though, to be fair, we probably would have been like 62.5 if I have never died on this account. But I've died a lot. Like a lot. But you'd imagine that 311 DP would be enough to not die at Cadri, but apparently it's not, so. Note to self. Subtract 100 from your DP, and that's probably what you actually are on Ranger. I still haven't had like crystals equipped because I just don't pay enough attention to live. I don't know. Brother, I have to reset again? I just reset 4 minutes ago. Clearly it was more than 4 minutes ago though. Okay, we're back. Immediately just back to it. Okay, we got 17 minutes, and then we'll do Ataraxian. Maybe we'll do some RuneScape today. I don't know. So last week the girlfriend was out of town. So we had some longer streams last week. And she came back on Monday. And then today she's going back out of town. But just for a day. So I guess I have a little bit more time today maybe. There's something I needed to do, but I don't remember what it was, so. Can't be that important. But maybe you guys can teach me how to raise a cat. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we have almost 3,000 Caffers already, so like we're a third of the way to a pen piece. Imagine if we were focusing it. Cat plugin that screams what you need to do. Perfect. That should help. And then I have to take it to some rats or something and have it murder some rats? I don't even know. I see now, though, Mario, why when I said, let me just do Recipe for Disaster real quick, you were kind of like giggling. I get it now. I did the first two, like knocked them out super easy. The third one was grow a cat and had 3 prerequisite quests that I hadn't done. The fourth one is get 70 cooking. I was just like, brother. Okay, like, I guess. Really funny. But when it shows up as recipe for disaster, it just shows up as one thing. And then you do that one thing, and then it's like 8 more things. Those underground quests, I know it's a pain. It wasn't that bad. So I have 62 agility, and it wasn't that bad. I had the hardest time with the first like set of obstacles that like damage you if you can't disarm them, because I just failed to disarm them. So I decided to walk through them. I brought only 5 food with me. And got very low on HP. But after that, it was fine. I only fell on in the big room. I only fell twice through the whole thing. So but on the one that's like 3 feet off the ground with all the spikes on the ground, I fell about 12 times. Can we to be allowed into the world of Osiris again? Now I can't leave the chicken prison. What are you doing in the chicken prison? What's the goal? I'm stuck on Fossil Island, basically. I did get 2 more Hespori seeds today, though. This morning. So we're at 3 now. They're piling up. Next, I have Tebow at this point. Oh, jeez. I know that Mammal... So Mammal alked both of his Tebows for charity. And I think he's at like 1,500 kills and doesn't have another one. On Ulm or whatever. Whatever he's doing for it, I don't know. Made a deal to stay until I'm on drop rate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you ever heard of a Lonescape? He has a on drop rate series that's really cool. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Now that I know a thing or two about RuneScape, I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Maybe I'll have an even deeper appreciation for it. But as someone that like didn't play RuneScape, I had an appreciation for it. But maybe now that I actually like have a semblance of what's going on, maybe I'd like it even more. Used to watch him. Pretty cool series that he's doing. Mammal has to do Cox for Steve-O? Yeah. Yeah. Ulm in Chambers of Zarek. He's up to like a lot though. Like a huge amount. Huge amount of kills. Pretty impressive. I'm done with next. I'll do some TOA. Just kind of experience the game again. Good plan. Good plan. Been locked here for some time. That's interesting. One day we'll start a series on the main, and it should be pretty fun. But a lot of prep work. 68 range right there. Beautiful. We are now halfway to the goal of 75. So we need like what, 1.2 mil total? That's crazy. Should be about 900 mil by now, but instead of like 10. Tragic. No uniques. Unfortunate. And help the next group boss, and people tend to be dumb. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe we should stop and roll for... Maybe we should stop and roll for fairies before we go do Ataraxian. I don't know how many things I have, though. I don't know where they are. Somewhere in this giant inventory. 10, okay. That's 5 fairies? That wouldn't be too bad. We have 297 of the honey wine, so getting close. Team can cause you to take more damage than necessary, make the boss take longer. You just got to get a dedicated. There probably isn't dedicated teams for next though. Here's what you do. Here's the solution. You start a 5-man group Iron Man. Like you start a 5-man group hardcore Iron Man. And then you have a dedicated group. Brother, I have to reset again. Please hold, we're resetting. Do an FFA until I'm on rate, and then splits after. Okay, free for all until you're on rate, and then you're splitting after that? Okay. Took me a minute to process. The RuneScape lingo is totally different than BDO lingo. Completely, just completely different. 10 minutes sometimes go very fast. Hey, 73 HP. We're cranking the levels out today. About to explain what they mean. Hey, I'm developing my RuneScape lingo, okay? I now have a 1094 total level account. Alright, we're kind of a big deal. I've kind of been around the block. We're learning. I've had a lot of help though. I've had Aaron help me out with like structuring a new series, and I've had Mario take a look as well, who has also cleaned up the rules a bit. But I think the new series will be interesting. And fun, hopefully. You done with your sauna already, Aqua? Holy, that's fast. Or maybe it wasn't fast. Maybe we've just been here a while. Two big groups finding FCs for it. Next Free For All and Kodai. Cape selling supporters and literal sweat lords. You just gotta find some buddies and learn them up. Hey, Harkonic. Hope you're doing well. The goal today is to finish this hour And then we're going to try to do the dungeons. It's been a bit since I tried to do the solo dungeons. And we did not succeed last time, so I'm hoping that we will this time. But we're still pushing for potions. I think we're... There's a guy there. We're, probably like 20 Atanas away now from the Shirkan piece, and then we'll be able to just focus the Ronaros piece. I will actually go to Ronaros for the Ronaros piece, though, because I like Ronaros. And then we'll knock out the mana potion quickly. Don't recommend doing next as a pain. Yeah, fair. Fair. Took me 20 minutes to get home, and I've been like 1 hour and 20 minutes since I left work. It's been that long already, holy. Where did the day go? It's already 12:30. Yeah, where did the day go? Where did the day go? Why do people do this stuff? They just start grinding ahead of you, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand EU at all. We got an energy. We're gonna die here, guys. He's coming. We got 3 minutes left, though. You need to use food for better grind. I am an ultimate Iron Man. Getting food is a huge pain for me, and also I one-shot the mobs, so food won't help. I don't play the game in the way that you play the game, though. So things work a little bit differently for me. I'd recommend checking out Exclamation Rules if you'd like more details. But basically, we don't use the market and we don't use storage. So everything I own is right here. Right in my inventory. Are you grinding or what are you doing? I am grinding, but getting food buffs as an Ultimate Iron Man is a huge pain, and if you one-shot the mobs, food buffs are useless. Oh wait, that spawns mobs, doesn't it? Look at that big old stack right there. Huge. Just want to get gear back to raid with my clan again. Starting to miss it. Gotta make the monies, man. You'll get there. Your luck will turn around. You'll get there. It's not one-shot the mobs. It's for speed increase and efficiency. You don't get faster with the food buff, except for the 2 movement speed that you get. So you don't really get faster. And the thing is that it would take me 50 hours to go make food buffs. They are not worth the time right now. And I would not waste them at Cadri. I understand that you're trying to help, but I do not play the game the way that you play the game. And I know what I'm doing, trust. It's perfectly fine for you to tell me that I need food buffs, but it would be a huge waste of time at this current stage of the game for me to use food buffs. Huge waste of time. I also don't care about efficiency. If I did, I would not be playing the game the way that I'm playing the game, so. Ooh, another one. Another commander. Where you at, bud? Where the heck is he? Oh, he's way up here. Hidden. We should get elixir rotation? I should, yeah. That would make us faster, somehow. Better just cut straight back to the horse. I'm quite overweight here. Elixirs are technically possible on this account, but it's like... the time investment for that is like... it's so huge, I'm never gonna run them. Like, ever. It's never gonna happen. It'd probably be as much time investment as, like, making 50 bill. So, it's a lot of time. Hey Nova, how's it going? $1:30 a.m. here? Holy. Late night for you. You're gonna have to crash soon, I think. It's only like noon for me, so... Starting Dragon Slayer 1, only to get anti-dragon shield, will not complete at the moment. Yeah, I think you just have to talk to a couple of guys, so... you'll be good. You new in this game, or is the second account? This is the third account. And this is an Ultimate Iron Man, so... I'm not new to the game, been playing it for like 8 years. This is just my second challenge series. The first one was an Iron Man, if you know what that is, and this one's an Ultimate Iron Man, which is basically an Iron Man, but also no storage. But definitely not new to the game. Been here a long time. Too long, some would say. Ooh, another boss. Oh, that's our hour done as well. Our hour is long since done. Alright, let's see how we did at Tannis wise here. Do 53. So we got 4 that hour. No, 3. Yeah, 3 that hour. That's okay. It's not like breaking any records, but. In your main, I think you're very geared. Decently geared. My Iron Man, so the no market challenge, is 700 gear score. My main is quite close to 700 gear score. So I have 2 basically 700 gear score accounts, and then we're working on this one now. $11K trash, okay. Let's see if we can do the dungeons now with our gear. I don't know that I'm going to be able to like even collect all the rewards from that stuff. We're going to be throwing away a lot of stuff probably. But it's worth a shot. It'd be a lot of memory fragments, so it's definitely worth doing. Brother, get out the way. Alright. Go here, we'll sell my stuff. We'll probably make a trip to the Fairy Lady. And then we'll try and clear the inventory enough to actually run some dungeons. Hopefully. What's the 3 yellow items in row 3? Those are Agris coins. So they basically use Agris up here, which is limited value, but it's unlimited for an hour. And it just gives you extra trash loot, basically. Okay, I actually need to run to the restroom as well. So let me knock that out real quick. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello. We have returned. Get rid of all this stuff. I think that's enough, hopefully. Good, good. Okay, we'll run to the Fairy Lady, and then we will go from there. No market, no storage. Yeah. I've already done no market before, but now we're doing no market, no storage. My no market account is 700 gear score. If you're interested in that series, there's like a full series of it on YouTube. So exclamation YouTube if you're interested in that. We are also doing the series on this account as well, so. If I didn't use the market, couldn't go any further? Yeah, that's funny. It's not that bad, honestly. It took like 10 months from starting to get to 700 gear score, so. It's doable. Takes a lot of patience though, and a lot of game knowledge. Nothing great. We will just get some more wine, I guess. So we're up to 308. We're getting there. We are getting there. "40 minutes later, and I still feel full of food," and that's funny. Big meal. I sell Tet Devos. Yeah, that's quite a good moneymaker. The old choice method. He makes a ton of money doing that. Do you drink soda or energy or only energy drinks? I also drink soda, yeah. This is I don't know if you guys can see it. Zero sugar Coke. I don't drink soda with sugar in it though. I only do the non-sugar stuff. The Dr. Pepper Zero is pretty good, but the Coke Zero is also decent. Why not sugar? Because sugar is bad for you and has a lot of calories in it. There's so many calories in sugar. Selling Tet Devos next before Choice did it. Yeah, Choice mainstreamed it though. He made like, what, 800 billion silver in 2 weeks? Pretty crazy. Love sugar, I'm skinny. Yeah, I just, I can't do that though, right? Because I drink a lot of soda. So it ends up being an extra like 1,500 calories a day for me. Which is calories I would have to take away from actual nutrients, which I don't like to do. So I just do zero sugar everything. I don't like drinks with sugar in them, so they taste good to me. Drink a 2-liter soda a day. I used to drink like 3 2-liter sodas a day. It was a real problem. But now that I do the non-sugar, I don't like it as much, so I don't drink as much of it. Which is a benefit as well. Let's do this quest fully. Good luck, man. Cola Zero Sugar is healthy. I don't like cola at all. There's other versions. There's probably a version of any soda that you can think of that has zero sugar in it. There's Dr. Pepper, there's Pepsi, all kinds of them. Don't get many dragon tasks later in Slayer. I mean, blue dragons are okay, right? We got a dunce random. Please hold. We gotta go answer some questions and get a scroll. Please hold. Igniting my brain. Do we take ignition literally? Okay. Oh, I can't even pick up the Book of Knowledge. Take Book of Knowledge. Okay. We're good. Do an Ataraxian? I'm gonna try it, yeah. Last time it didn't go well, so we're gonna try it. You ever hear about Quat? Never heard of that at all. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't remember where we left off here, but let's try this again. Maybe. Double load screen. Good. Okay, what were we doing here? I don't even remember. Some sort of quest, probably. This one? Take control of the tower to check it for more information. Okay. We probably need to take these things out, though, to get the drops that they have. If they're going to spawn. Yep, they're spawning. Okay. I don't have any of the drops anymore. I got rid of them all, so... Ow. Oh yeah, way faster. See that? Way faster. I don't know if you were here last time, but it took like 8 minutes to kill one of this. Made of guarana. Interesting. We have to reset again. Okay. We'll roll down here. Oh, I don't have to reset again. That was weird. Upgrading my PC soon. 5 years old, so maybe time to upgrade. Could be. I don't want either of these game. I guess. Magic soda that's sweet but zero sugar. It probably has sugar in it then, man. Or a form of sugar like sucralose or aspartame or maltodextrin. There's a lot of forms of sugar that aren't just sugar, right? Defeat Vaha Remnant Ancient Weapons. You got it. That's CC'd. Organic sugar? That's still sugar though. It still has calories. Healthy is like a indirect term. It's not specific. 2070 to 4060? That'd be a huge upgrade. Jeez. Makuriko, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Forgot to follow? Hey, it's no worries. You got there in the end, and I sure appreciate it. These crabs are bugged, man. What made you do the quests? For solo, it actually gives you some good rewards and like 400 memory fragments. So definitely worth doing. Upgrade RAM, CPU, and motherboards cost a bit? Yeah, for sure. Will for sure cost a bit, but it'll be nice though. Didn't mean to take that quest. Good deals on 4060 where you live? That makes sense. Look at the sphere that has lit up. Listen to Yaz's opinion on the sphere. Can we not do this? I'd love to not do this. I mean, if I could, I would love to not do this. Listen to Yaz's opinion on the sphere. What are you talking about? Okay. A Moogie. Activate the Doppliness. Skip. Thank you. Target Yaz again. How many times I gotta talk to the orb? Is it worth it to buy a Garmoth heart for sub while there's still no cups on the earring and belts? Confused about whether to buy a cup first or Garmoth heart. I would drop an order on the Garmoth heart and just leave it there because it's probably going to take a while to buy. And cups are really, really easy to grind out, man. So I don't know that I would buy your cups unless you just hate the Elvia spots. Then fair enough, but like they're really fast to grind out, so something to think about. But the Garmoth isn't going to be an instant buy, so how many times do I have to talk to this freaking orb, man? Are we done? I don't know what we're doing. The Orb of Arki, yeah. Can I be done with this? I don't even know what quest we're on. The First Savior of Valmet, that's not it. I'm just gonna go this way. We'll see what's down this way. Maybe there's a Black Spirit quest? Talk to Yaz in Vaha's archive. Okay. We found it. We found what to do, maybe. Gonna keep the earring when you're done or throw it away like you do with Magnus Quest. It doesn't give you an enhanced earring, but also I don't have a way to get more Vahas, so I'm probably gonna throw it away. Because if we get it to try, and I don't have a way to get more Vahas, then it's completely useless to me. If you're getting cups passively with dual power things, that event is over, I'm pretty sure. Someone just linked the 505 Valk stack in the chat. Rip. Tragic. Alright, we're gonna reset. Tragic. It's, if you think about it, it's pretty lucky to get that unlucky. So in a way, they're lucky. Valha's a try better than your Bronte or do an arc? Yes, but it would be a complete waste because I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. And it would cost me stacks. I may as well wait and just get the actual distos, which I can just grind out forever. Quest done, all the free play quest done. Hey, nice. Huge. 98 out of 165. I don't know what I'm at. I'm at 68 out of 165. Not bad for how old your account is. I suppose. I have been cranking them out though. Got a long way to go. Talking about OSRS? Yeah. Gonna go to Lumbridge to see how old it is. The account? I don't even remember when I started, like January probably. Finish Kama, where should I go? Odalita or Dregan? There's, I think, exactly 0 point in doing Dregan, but Odalita will, if you do Odalita, you'll unlock a log that gets you 1 AP by just handing in a couple of Tongue Grad accessories, so I would do Odalita. Dude, it's just how long you played? Yeah. Yeah, but I think, like, I haven't played a lot of hours, though, but I did start the account a while back, and then we didn't play for, like, 5 months or whatever. Skip. Okay. Skipping the puzzles is good. Can leave it for the next week if you need to grind a little bit. Fair enough. Spent 13 days, 16 hours, 54 minutes. First started 245 days ago. Steam says I played 17.7k hours. It's a good amount. I've been playing BDO since long before it was on Steam. It's kind of crazy how long I've been playing this game. Valha's Dried Fang. Simple Alchemy. Right down in the dungeon. We're trying to do the first time completion rewards because it gives like 400 memory fragments or something. I probably don't need more than one Dried Fang, huh? Investigate Valha's Eye. New outfit is cool. I think I saw a GIF of like people dancing in the new outfit, and I just can't bring myself to care at all about new outfits. They've all been like in a similar, I guess, style over the last handful of them. And it's not something I care about, to be honest. Fix my Megu add-on and now Gaifin is really easy. Yep, Gaifin is pretty comfy, man. That was not it. Whatever I was doing, that was the wrong one. For me, it's the end game. Fashion's the end game for you. What? What is happening? What is that? What, like, actually, what is happening? It's literally not even the quest I'm looking at. Terrible. Life of me, I won't grind for 1 DP or AP. That's fair. That is totally fair. What is it doing to me? Why am I just going back and forth? Why am I going back and forth, game? Why is your quest so freaking terrible? Now we're going back again. This game is terrible. They need to stop trying to do shit that they're terrible at. Oh, see, that would have been nice if it had sent me there instead of to that orb and then 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 that orb. If they had just pointed this one out, that would have been good. I gotta be honest, I really don't want to do this right now. Like, I really don't want to do this. I don't know how far we're gonna get into this. This just makes me, like, want to rage. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep going, but this actually makes me want to, like, throw something across the room. This looks fun, yeah. You can just skip them. I have been skipping them. It's just like the quests that get you there in the first place were designed by someone that doesn't have eyes or ears or a mouth, and they just smacked their face across the keyboard, and that's how they linked all this stuff together. It's almost as though they intended to add a pay-to-win method to bypass this, but then just forgot. So they made it intentionally terrible on purpose, but forgot to add in the pay-to-win skip. That's what it feels like. Think about the memes. I almost don't care about the memes at this point. And it just eliminates my freaking quest thing again. So now I have to summon the Black Spirit. I have to go to quests, not the main ones, but the actual quests, and then take the new quest. Because every other section in the game, it does that automatically for you. But here, where it's the most confusing, it doesn't do that. How did it get worse as well? Because last time it was not this bad. So it is worse now than it was a year ago when we did this. Not even a year ago. What? Are we going back in circles again? Yep. For no reason again? Yep. Speaking of Osers, how's that going? Stats should be up on screen. Not for the chunk man, though. I think we're like one level away from 49 combat. But I'm not logged into it right now. Examine. Now what do you want? Interact with Soul Magia after entering Vaha's head using Vaha's Burning Fang. See, the reason I'm able to progress now is because I literally have done this 100 times, and I know exactly what to do. But if you're a new player going through these quests, you're not going to have any idea what the heck that means, and this is why new players quit the game. This is why they can't get new people in the game. The questing is so freaking terrible, and they spend so much money continually and endlessly revamping it and changing it and doing everything in between. And it's still the hottest piece of garbage I've ever seen. Just give up, PA. You're not going to figure it out. Just stop. Hate Muskin? Why can he pass through my guards? Oh, they made that on purpose. They made it so that your protections on Rift bosses don't work, and it's intentional. Another wonderful decision by PA. Enjoy. Bummer is the lore is good in this game. The execution of the lore is the worst thing ever. It's so bad. Oh, and now I have to know that I have to summon my Black Spirit, even though it didn't tell me that. Go to the quest thing and take the next quest. That automatically happens in every other situation ever. And I also have to know that it's taking me to the wrong location. And I instead have to come up to this circle instead of the other one. And now I guess we have to wait for this. I don't know if I have it in me, man. Because now we have to get the Twisted Fang. Which theoretically you can just summon a thing for. If they ever freaking spawn. Didn't think R was lore. There is actually lore to the game. And the lore is okay. But the delivery of the lore was designed by somebody that doesn't know how to do that. Doesn't know how to tell stories. So people look online for guides for these sorts of stuff. But you shouldn't have to, though. And now we're just sitting here waiting, I guess. Okay, but you didn't give me the thing, so I can't make the Twisted Fang. So, what are we doing here? I literally can't summon the thing to get the Twisted Fang, so I don't know what the heck we're doing. If no intruders are detected for 2 minutes. Do I have to actually do this one? Oh, great. This is so awful. Why do they keep moving? Someone thinks this is fun. Somewhere. Deep down in the basement of PA. So you're having an amazing time? Yeah. It's going well. Face for the $1 million? I'm just a little bit annoyed. And now we're just killing things in a circle for some reason. Don't mind the quests. If the quests are like logical and sensible and aren't terrible, then yeah, they're fine. The execution of these quests though have been like the worst so far. Blue's the one thinking this is funny, like see people suffering. I don't mind suffering in the challenge that I designed, but suffering because of bad game design is not something I enjoy. I killed a dinosaur now? Now we kill the big guy. Hey. Now we're on to the garden. Right after the Magnus, yeah. The Magnus is like more doable though, I guess. I don't know. This is just annoying. Investigate the Doppliness after using Lacruta Dagger. Should I go with Shikatu Seals? Man, for me it's loot scrolls, but you probably have access to loot scrolls. So you could get a boat, you could get some horse gear or something if you wanted that. So someone doing min-max troll with shy. I don't know how people can min-max things. I'm glad we're just sitting here. Okay, can we do the thing? Oh, there we go. Gotta put the dagger in. Okay. About horse gear, what's the speed one? They're all the speed one. The only difference is one of them has plus 5 AP, one has like plus 100 stam, and one has something else that nobody cares about that you can activate if you use like roar or whatever it is. It gives you that buff for a bit. Plus AP, yeah. It's not sheet AP though. Almost died there. Okay, that was awful. I hated that. I don't know if I can do another one today. Hated that. Talk to Yaz in Valha Paradise. How doth one get to Valha Paradise? Oh, we're rubber banding. Nope. We're not going anywhere, boys. I know you want me to get to the orb game, but I can't. I can't get to the orb. We got it. We got it. Are we done now? Check the hidden records. Summon Black Spirit. Power Crystal, thank you. Finished exploring Valmakia. That was awful. What an experience. What an experience. There's all our stuff. The Akma chest and the desert chest. Also, I'm going to throw away the tier of the desert. That might upset you a little bit. But that's okay. And a 100 stack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could change some things. We could technically go to trees, work on a Taniset trees, and also work toward our belt now that we have another 100 stack. That's very interesting. That will probably be the plan going forward. Instead of doing fogans, we will probably just go to trees. Easy 100 stack. Wherever it went. Right there. Easy 100 stack. So that'll probably be the play going forward. Doing that. What else we got here? One of these. Viper. Great. I need at least 12 empty inventory slots. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Guess we can get rid of this stuff. I don't know. Scroll of Vaha's records. Can I not just exchange those here? I sure can't. Beautiful. Put the crystals in. I already have all my crystals loaded up. So I can't... I returned to where I was. How do I get out? Let me out of here. I want to go home. There we go. There we go. We'll have to actually like clear some inventory stuff. What's Tear of the Desert do? You can craft a Vaha Dawn with it. And a bunch of other materials. That's basically what it does. Okay, we're free. Freedom. Freedom. Now we sort. We look through here to get rid of some stuff. I just saw a little book thing. We can use that. Well, then we can't use that. I just don't care enough about these. Okay, what else? What else? 12 slots. How many is that? That's 8. Well, the Fogans, Marnie Stone's getting yeeted. I don't want the Savages. I don't need the Giants. How about now? Okay. There we go. We got pure vanadium that I'm going to throw away. Those I'm going to throw away. What else we get? Maha's fragments. Another titanium crystal. Those I can throw away. Compass piece. Okay, more token of oaths. Bunch of garbage to throw away. 15 of the Maha fragments now. So let's see what the rare box gives us. Hopefully it's Deberecus. A tri-Debereca would be ideal here. I'll take the neck. That's fine. I'll take that. That may actually be useful at some point in the distant future. The rest of that, awful. Also, did they move those things in here now? Did I see that correctly? They did. So we could get 100 memes right now. That's crazy. 100 memories. Alchemy random artifact for more lightstones. Not of the rules. It's not against the rules, but I can't really have multiple sets because I don't have inventory space for them. So I'm running the wild set right now, and I can't really like stock up on them. Should I push my horseshoe to level 6? It doesn't really matter that much at the end of the day. So I'd probably like leave it at 5 until you're ready to go for like 9. But at the end of the day, like it's such a marginal amount of speed, it doesn't really matter. Pendebo's the goal is UIM. Any debos? Pendebo is the goal, and I have not received a debo at all. None of the rifts over the last like 3 weeks have given me a debo on this account. Pretty unfortunate. Inventory lightstones out of the rules and artifact inventory too? Yeah. This will remain completely empty. Managed to sell the accessory hammer on your main? I don't even think I listed it. I think I still have it. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't like care if it sells or not though. Like I don't even play the account. I was like interested for a bit and then I don't know. I go back to not caring now. You did list, I remember. Well, I haven't gotten a notification, so I'm going to assume that I have not sold it. Would be my guess. Okay, I need to run to the restroom. And then we will get a couple of clicks on Tet, but not that many because I'm pretty broke. So give me a couple of minutes. I will be right back, and then we'll try to go for some Tet bags. Okay, we are back. Hello. Let me grab some cron stones. I don't know how many I can get. 169. We'll probably buy 120 for now. Okay. I think I need to actually extract these as well. Okay. Now we're set. Ish. I don't know how many attempts we've done, but not enough. Gotta wait for the other recording. Please hold. 82%. 92%. Okay. We need this to... I guess we had to start over our stack because we used the 60 stack. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I also don't have any stones, so we need to do stones. I have 3 stones. Okay. That's all we need. That's all we need. We do have to start over on a 40 stack, I believe, because I actually used the 60 stack. Oh, we can use a 57, actually. That'll work. Okay. Attempt number 4 at Tet Bakes. Here we go. Okay. Are we going to get it back to try easily? Easily back to try. Fingers crossed. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Now let's make some stones. Cron? I'm not cronning Tet. We're raw tapping Tet to build stacks. I'm not cronning Tet. Heat a couple of these together, pick up some darts. I would have like, I already don't have a way to get 100 stacks, but if I didn't raw tap Tet, I would have even less of a way to get 100 stacks. I'm imagining we're probably not going to make any 100 stacks from doing this, but it's worth a try. Okay. I have 73 crons. We need to be careful here, but we will get a 5th click in. 5th Tet click. Okay. Back to try. Easy try. Come on. Easy try. I need more crons. I think we're just broke enough that I'm not actually going to get back to try. Tragic. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get back to try. Do I have enough for another click? I don't know. We do, barely. I have 13 million silver to my name after this. Okay, last click. I am out of money. Just go try. Well, that's unfortunate. Did not go try. We're 299 DP. We lost a fair bit of DP there, but that's all right. We can still do trees. That's fine. So that'll be the plan, I think. Do trees, work on a belt. Why do I have to get off my horse to do everything now? There was a time in which you didn't have to get off your horse to do this stuff, and now you do. It is completely nonsensical. Raw? We don't raw here. We don't do that. We make good decisions. Decisions that at least have a point. But now we're fully recovered for next week's tagging. Big W. All right, we got to update the Garmoth. We lost some gear today. Got to update the old Garmoth. We went negative today. They're duo with no crons. Tragic. But we're off to a good start. If we can get a belt, if we can finish the Altara belt, we will gain 4 AP. And that'll be good. We'll lose some more DP though, but we'll gain 4 AP, which is pretty huge. Kind of a big deal. Tragic. It is what it is, man. We'll recover. We'll recover. But I am going to call it there for the day. Got some stuff to pick up on today as well, and I also am quite hungry, like sick to my stomach hungry, so I gotta go eat. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. So what time is it now? Roughly 2 hours from now, but tomorrow with something quite exciting. I think you guys would be interested if you want to tune in. Some pretty cool stuff going down with some of the other creators. So be sure to join us then. As always, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.